What's up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here, Mass Aquariums, and I'm getting a lot of photos, comments on my Facebook group about setting up an African Cichlid tank. And it's coming to my attention that a lot of people don't know actually what to do for their African Cichlids. Now, you can Google all this stuff, but why not me just tell you real quick what you need to do. I have an all Mbuna tank. It's a 40 breeder. Now 40 breeder is a little low for an African Cichlid tank. You really want like a 55 gallon or higher to keep, but you can get away with a 40 breeder, no problem. As you can see, I have them, and they are very aggressive. Mbuna are super aggressive. Someone is dying at least every other week in this tank because they're establishing their dominance. And the boss is the boss, and when the boss is not the boss, well, he's dead. But you can set up a 40-gallon breeder with proper filtration and proper stocking of males to females in Mbuna in a tank and have success, like this tank. I have used sand substrate. You want to use sand substrate. I see on my Facebook group people using dirt substrate. Mbuna's African Cichlids, they're just going to dig, spit. They're going to make their tunnels, and your tank is going to be a complete cloudy mess if you try to use dirt. Gravel is good. It's not really good for their mouths, but it is good for the clarity of your tank. So you can use gravel. Go check out Jeremy from Angry Fishman. He's got gravel in all his African Cichlid tanks. Perfect. I use sand. I use nice white sand. I got it from my golf course, believe it or not. If you've seen my videos, you know this is where I got it for free. And all these rocks I've got from my woods. They're all granite. Big, heavy granite rocks. They don't chip. You're not going to be able to, they're not going to start degrading in your tank. They're perfect to put in place and then replace every time you do a water change. Now, what am I even talking about? Alright, let's recap. So, sand for substrate. Perfect for African Cichlids, especially in Mbunas. Rocks. You want to get granite, hard rocks, rocks that are not going to break apart. Slate. Slate is okay, but it will degrade and break apart. Filtration. You want a ton of filtration. If you have a 40-gallon tank, a 50-gallon tank, 60, 90, whatever, you want to turn your tank over 4 to 5 times. This is a 40-gallon tank. I have a canister filter that does 390 gallons per hour, and I have 2 power heads and a sponge that does, 10, 20, whatever. The power head does 390. You got to turn your tank over. African Cichlids produce a ton of shit. And if you can get your circulation right, whereas your intake is coming over and your power heads are pushing and your sponge filter is going up, you'll get your shit to flow over all in one section and it'll get sucked up by the filter. That's going to take time, whatever. Movement of power heads here and there. But this is just your main setup of an Mbuna tank. 40, 55, 90, whatever you need. Rocks, sand, filtration, heater. That is literally all you need to set up an awesome Mbuna African Cichlid tank. You don't need to go buy DIY backgrounds. Look at this background. You see that? It's black. You know what that is? 99-cent poster board. Walgreens, CVS. Go buy it, tape it on the back. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Go out in your woods. Take a hike. Take a walk. Find some rocks. Put them in your tank. You don't need to go buy $3-4 a pound rocks at your LFS. Go find them in your woods. They're going to be perfect. Sand, I got mine at my local golf club. I'm not even a member, but I just asked them, can I have a couple buckets? Sure, they gave them to me. You can get sand from PetSmart, Petco. Go to your big chain stores. Don't go to your local fish stores. I do love to support my local fish store, but they're going to charge you way too much for sand that you can get anywhere. And put it in your tank. Then, once you start stocking your tank, overstock your tank. Overstock your tank. Let them figure out what they need to do. Every time you're going to do a water change, move the rocks around. And maybe you'll get some luck and you won't get so many deaths. But in Mbunas, I hate to say it, there's going to be some killing going on. You might think you're going to have the most peaceful tank, and then like 6 or 7 months you're like doing a video or shooting and you're like, oh, my Mbunas are so peaceful. Then they get grown up and then they start attacking each other for dominance. And that's what's going to happen. I don't care who's watching this video, how many months, it's going to happen. MJ, you know, brother, you know what it's all about. So, this is my Mbuna, 40 breeder. I've had every single one of these fish since they were about, I don't know, 2.5 inches. And look at them. They're huge. And big boy over here, big boy over here. They're all establishing dominance. They're killing each other left and right. But the tank is beautiful. The males are coloring up. Once someone goes, everybody colors up, and they kind of shy away from the big boy. But this is what I got for you. Establish your Mbuna tank. Overstock. I'm out.